Today is day 38 of the podcast, and I'm in Bogota. I want to talk a little bit more about the dove today. It's not only a symbol of purity, but the dove is also very symbolic of the quality of gentleness. This gentle creature approaching the creation and is a real depiction of who the Holy Spirit, God of all comfort, is to us, to God's people. Tender, gentle, loving, approachable, a symbol of lowliness, a symbol of humility. Here's this picture of the one who comes to settle upon. The nature of the Holy Spirit is never a picture of domination. He's never coming and taking over control, but is always in that place of a still small voice waiting to be asked and yielded to. So the nature of the Holy Spirit's always this one that comes with a gentleness and a peaceableness to it. You know, to perceive the movement of the Holy Spirit, it's not necessarily, it doesn't come from being all stirred up. So often we think it's a very emotional, stirred up state, but it's in that peaceful quietness we can be way more perceptive to the movement of the Spirit and how he might want to function in a variety of means. You know, if you consider James 3:13 to 18, the way to understand who's really functioning in a situation is laid out here. So James 3:13 is, "Who among you is wise and understanding? Let him show by his good behavior his deeds in the gentleness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not be arrogant and so lie against the truth. This wisdom is not that which comes down from above, but is earthly, natural, demonic." It's a different spirit. "For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there is disorder and every evil thing. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy and good fruits, unwavering, without hypocrisy. And the seed whose fruit is righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace." So we also see this being the first name that Jesus is going to call the Holy Spirit when he says he's going to send the Holy Spirit. John 14:16, he says, "I'll ask the Father, he'll give you another helper, comforter, one who's going to come alongside and draw near like the dove, that he may be with you forever." And then in verse 26, "But the helper, the comforter, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he'll teach you all things and bring to your remembrance all that I've said to you." So here's your question for today. When and how do you find yourself most sensitive to the presence and the movement of the Holy Spirit?